Well, folks, it looks like the so-called Green Revolution just hit a wall of cold, hard reality. And wouldn't you know it? The collision happened right inside the shiny headquarters of Meta. Yeah, that's right. The same Meta that's been wagging its finger at America for years, telling us to go solar, go wind, go broke, is now quietly running back to good old reliable energy. You know, the kind that actually works. Oil and gas. Just like President Trump and Energy Secretary Chris Wright have been saying, the only way America wins the AI race, or any race that matters, is by powering it with real energy. The kind that built this country. That's something we can all agree on. But Meta's sudden U-turn on green power isn't about patriotism, folks. It's about survival. You see, when you're running server farms the size of small cities, you can't afford to rely on the weather. The sun sets, the wind stops, but data doesn't wait. So now Meta's pretending like they just discovered physics, announcing massive investments in natural gas to keep their AI ambitions alive. After years of virtue signaling censorship and flat-out lies, they finally admit the obvious. You can't run modern civilization on unicorn farts and wishful thinking. But here's where I have a real problem. These are the same people who censored conservatives for saying this very thing. They banned the truth. They banned President Trump himself. They throttled posts, silenced pages, and buried facts under the weight of their so-called fact-checkers. And now, without even a hint of apology, they're embracing the same energy reality we've been shouting from the rooftops for a decade. Frankly, Meta is full of it. And if they think they can flip-flop on one of the biggest economic and scientific issues of our time without accountability, they've got another thing coming. If they want to be taken seriously, and I mean really seriously, they need to do three things. Number one, admit they were part of the big green energy lie. Number two, disclose the censorship operations they ran against anyone, including folks like me, who dared to question the narrative. And number three, commit to a real marketplace of free information going forward. Because if they can't do that, then it's time for an exodus. Time to move to platforms that aren't hypocritical, that don't silence truth-tellers, and that actually value open dialogue. You know, I will give credit where it's due. Meta's realizing what we've always known. Energy is life. But you don't get to play hero after spending years destroying reputations, banning speech, and promoting policies that hurt American workers. This, while flying around in private jets and cashing ESG checks. Nope, not buying it. So, Meta, welcome to reality, but the rest of us never left. We were here, keeping the lights on, and we're not about to let the same crowd that sold us a lie pretend they're the saviors of AI now. I'm 4G Dave, and I want you to remember, real energy powers, real freedom,